Hi guys, I'm here to explain how to complete the graduation requirements tracker. All of the directions that I'm going to give you are written on the second page for you, but I'm just going to go through it and try to be brief. So you need your transcript to fill this out, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your transcript next to you and scroll down, and you're going to type into this chart. So you're going to enter the classes that you have taken and passed in 9th and 10th grade. So you're actually entering here the number of credits that you have received. So if you took humanities or history class in 9th grade and you passed it, you had at least a D minus and not an F plus or an F, then you're going to put a 1 right here. If you passed 1 in 10th grade, you're going to put a 1 over here. And you're going to fill out that chart all the way down for each of your subjects. Now, in 11th grade, you're going to enter the number of credits that you're currently taking. So you don't know yet if you're going to pass them, but you're going to enter 1 as if you are going to pass it. And so then what you do right here is you total the number of credits that you have already taken. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3, right? This column right here is telling you how many you need to graduate from BGA. So you need 4, which means that you have 1 humanities credit remaining to take in your senior year, which makes sense. So you're going to do that for the whole chart. If you haven't passed a class, that's a 0, right? So if you didn't pass your English class, these are English classes right here, ELA, Foundations of Literacy, or ESL, if any one of them counts. So if you took it in 9th grade but didn't pass it and didn't take it in summer school, then you're going to put 0 here, right? So let's say same thing happened to you in 10th grade because English isn't your thing. You took it, you didn't pass, but you did take summer school and you passed summer school and that's on your transcript, then you can put 1. So you do it for all the classes that you've taken. If you have classes on your transcript that aren't listed here, you just don't have to list them. So study skills is an example. You don't have to list it on this table. All right, so fill out this whole table. You move over here to the other requirements. This shows you what else you have to do to graduate from BGA. So you have to pass 3 MCAS, right? So let's say you passed the bio MCAS in 9th grade. So you can just put the number 1 here, right? Maybe you're not sure yet if you passed the math or ELA because you haven't gotten it in the mail. You can put a question mark if you want. And say maybe that's the same thing is true for ELA. You put a question mark. If you know, put 1, 1. And so then you put your total so far, right? So because these are question marks, I'm just going to put 1. So I know then that I have 2 more that I have to do, right? Or that I have to pass. Hopefully, I'm just waiting to hear that I passed them. So then you have this one, your humanities thesis. This is completed in term 3, so you can't have completed it yet, so you still have to do that. Your junior review, you're working on that right now. It's going to be done in May, so that's 1 that's already remaining. Community service, so you have to do 40 hours of community service sometime during high school. And you can do that anytime during high school. So let's say you already work in after-school program, tutoring, younger kids, and you've been doing that for an hour a week for the last 9 weeks, right? So then you know that you have 9 hours that you've already done, right? So your remaining hours to complete before the end of your senior year is 31 hours, right? So we're going to help you get some more of these hours done during the course of this junior year, so you don't have to have all of them in your senior year. Finally, there's your internship, senior internship. This is completed in term 3 of 12th grade, so you can't do anything about this. You still have 6 weeks left to do of that. We're listing it on this table so that you know about it. So that's what you do right here. Last thing you do for this chart is you enter your GPA off of your transcript. So let's say you have a 1.31, right? And then you got to think about what you want your goal to be for your GPA by your senior year. And you can kind of think about this by looking down at this chart, which shows you the letter grades and how they correspond to the GPA scale. So let's say you have this 1.31, right? And here's where it translates it to, just about, is a D plus, right? You know that's not going to look really great at colleges. So you can think about how what you want to do to raise that GPA, right? And it's an average, so getting it from here to here is probably not possible, right? But getting it from here to here could be possible, right? So think about where you want to be. Let's say that's where I want to be. 2.67 is my goal. I'm going to type it up here. If I still have some more time, I'm going to use this, click on this website, and I'm going to follow this link. And I'm going to work through this website, which actually will show you what kind of grades you need to achieve in order to boost your GPA. So if you have time to do that and see if that's going to be a plausible number for you. Once you're all finished with this chart, you're going to print it and turn it in to the bin in the back of the room. There's a printer in the back of the room. You need to sign on to the computer, find this in your Google Drive and print it out there and put it in the bin. You only need to print the first page, so if you happen to print the second page, that's fine, but you don't need to attach it. All right, that is it. Ask me if you have questions, but not until you listen to this video one more time, because I probably answered your questions on it. All right.